Hi friends, with all my obsession towards hydroponic systems, especially the hydroponics with more pods, here is another hydroponic system called LetPot. It has a bunch of good things compared to many other hydroponic systems. So I really appreciate if you stay here for the entirety of this video. Let's see how it looks like and what are all the accessories it came with. First things first, a manual. Here comes the hydroponic system. Wow, look at this. It looks so beautiful. Oval shaped design with a black and stainless steel finish. First impressions are really good. Here is the grow deck. It's a single piece and it supports 12 pods. Next, pod baskets. These pod baskets are looking very similar to Aerogarden pods. I will check the compatibility in a moment. Then the sponges and the domes that we place on the pods to retain moisture, which helps germination. Next up is the water level indicator that sits on the grow deck. I don't like this setup. I wish they have given a see-through window on the bowl to monitor the water level. Maybe because the bowl has a stainless steel finish, they came up with this design. Either way, I don't like this design. This is going to interrupt me while I am dealing with plants. I always prefer a flat grow deck. This is not terribly bad. It stays in the corner of the bowl. I will see if this is really inconvenient as I experiment. Then the power adapter. Next, the nutrition. It comes with 2-part dry nutrients. We need to fill these bottles with water, dissolve the nutrients, and use them as needed. I am not a big fan of this nutrition. Nothing wrong with this, but I feel like it is little tedious. And this nutrition is always expensive. So I always go with inexpensive nutrients like MaxiGrow or the premixed and pH buffered Aerogarden nutrients. Next, the pump. This comes with a few filters that goes around the pump. I don't think it is necessary to keep the filters around the pump. One filter where the water goes inside the pump is good enough. Then there is a cover that goes on top of the pump. One good thing I just noticed here is I don't see any screws on the pump. The top cover has some tabs on the side that locks the pump. It is so easy to take the pump out and put it back. Pretty convenient. Then the bowl. The base of the light panel is connected to the bowl and it is easily detachable. Looking inside this bowl, most part of this bowl is looking fine. It has a few extra cuttings. I always prefer a simple and plain design so that the cleaning will be easy. I clean the bowl very often and the simple design really matters to me. Hopefully, these extra cuttings are not going to be a big deal. Let's see. This bowl has a hole in the back to drain the water. Whenever we want to change the water, we can dump the water from this hole and fill it with fresh water. Normally, I don't use this feature. I always take out the plants, clean the bowl and start over with fresh water and nutrients. However, this drain hole is useful if the plants are huge and we can't take them out. That's pretty much about the bowl. In large pot, it looks very good. Now comes a very interesting feature, which is how low and how high we can adjust the lights. The lowest it can go is 1 inch. From here, we can extend it up to 18.5 inches. This is pretty good. We can manage a lot of plants under 18 inches. Now let's check the pods. Wow, these pods are looking pretty stable. They are not locked into the pod hole like Aerogarden pods, but they are pretty stable. Many hydroponic systems nowadays comes with wiggly pods, but this grow deck is designed nearly perfect. Now let's see if Aerogarden pods are compatible. Wow, it fits perfectly. They are 99% compatible if not 100%. I like this kind of compatibility because we can move the plants between the gardens And we can also find the accessories from many third-party companies at a reasonable price. Since the pot baskets are compatible, of course the sponges are compatible too. How nice it is! I wish all the hydroponic systems are made compatible with each other. Coming to the settings, it comes with 4 settings. Technically 5. First one is power on off, then the pump. This pump button also used to set up Wi-Fi connection. This is my very first hydroponic system with a built-in Wi-Fi connection. It's not like I want Wi-Fi connection in hydroponic systems, but if they come with a Wi-Fi feature at a reasonable price, I can take it. I will show you how Wi-Fi connectivity works at the end. Then 2 grow modes. One is veggies and the other one is flowers. Now let's get into some fun. I already added some water. Let's see how this pump works. I'm turning on the system. Wow, look at this pump. It looks beautiful. It's a nice fountain. The water is being pumped in 3 directions. And there is a lot of water flow here and there. So this is really interesting pump setup. I'm turning it off. Now let's see how Wi-Fi connectivity works. Press and hold the pump button until it beeps. Then go to the app and search for the device. Once the device is shown, tap it to start the setup. Once the initialization is complete, it will ask you to connect to Wi-Fi. Once you pick the Wi-Fi and enter the password, the system will be connected to the Wi-Fi and you can control it from the app. You can adjust the days, time to keep the lights on and off, etc. from the app. The app couldn't find the device in the initial attempt. I had to try a couple of times and it finally connected. Overall, I am very impressed with the design aspects of it. Except this water indicator on the grow deck, I don't have any complaints on this system. Even this water indicator is not a big deal. The 5.5 liter bowl capacity, 24 wattage grow lights, height adjustable from 1 inch to 15 inches, compatible pots and sponges, support for 12 pots, clean and simple design, stainless steel and black finish, and Wi-Fi connectivity. Everything looks perfect. However, the design is not everything. I really care about the performance. So I am going to experiment it with different crops and I will also benchmark it with Aerogarden and other hydroponic systems. So please subscribe to the channel and the notifications if you haven't already. For now, I am going to do a standalone test by growing romaine lettuce. I am placing 3 seeds in each pod and starting with all pods. Alright, the garden is ready. Let's see how this will turn out. So please stay tuned. That is all for now. Thanks for watching and happy gardening.